Good evening. First Wednesday of the month? First Wednesday of the month, yes. Tuesday. First Tuesday of the month. Okay, wow. Okay, I'm going insane, which is a perfect way to say thank you for I want to say it was 3 views that I got for last night's Eternal Darkness stream. It wasn't a particularly long one. It was Maximilian's chapter, and now currently I'm on Lindsey's. So on that note, not really much else to add. I just want to beat Lindsey's chapter, maybe do another one, and call it a night. Can't believe I said it's Wednesday. The Sanity effects.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Nintendo.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Alright, let's continue. Load game. 1983. I was not alive. I like how this was the Twitch thumbnail for last night's stream, because it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Okay. Okay, yes, it's this one. Trying to avoid the traps. The corner is shrouded with dense cobwebs, casting into shadow, perhaps even hiding something? Sure. Let's use this on that. A stone tablet carved with runes is hidden in the corner of this corridor. Magical Codex. Actually, no, not it. No, go away. Oh. This designed depicts humanity's fall into decadence, corruption, and ultimately oblivion. This is humanity's night. Our time. This is kind of sad to read, knowing that Silicon Knights is no longer a development company. Collection of unlit candles stands atop a low pedestal. Can I make new spells with what I have? Let us see. I have Redgamore? No, wait. I haven't. I have Tear, which I don't think I can make anything with, but I possibly. Okay. Protect. Okay, so I can protect myself. Protect area. Spell 7. Protect item? No. Protect, absorb, dispel, project self. No. No, project, absorb self? That makes sense. Dispel self. Okay, so what is spell 7? Oh, cool, it's a shield. I can use that. Okay, this is stupid, but can I enchant the torch? I'm very curious to see if I can enchant the torch. Oh, I thought it could. Damn it. I don't think the brush can be enchanted either. Ooh. I'm just gonna let him die. Like that. Nah, my sanity's good. Lindsey has not gone insane. Hiding in the shadows, a statue watches over the room. A brief inspection reveals fleets of silver metal marring the statue's wrist and neck, possibly indicating that a decoration used to be there. Okay, there's another cobweb. There's some vibration. Perhaps even hiding something. Ooh, what's this? Tattered scroll of paper lies on the floor. Lindsey's acquired the Dispel Magic Spell Scroll. We need that. Such a badass, like, sound effect. Oh, the sound effects are good. What's... Closed door lined in shadow seals off the passageway. So I'm presuming that I need the silver bracelet and the silver necklace for this. So what happens if I use the silver necklace here? Nothing yet. Alright. Actually, this is a pretty good idea. I'm pretty good. Pretty armed. Dispel magic, so we want to use Detergent because that's the weak one. Hell yeah! A silver necklace is draped around the center candle on the shelf. Just found a silver necklace. Let's do some enchanting. That's a good thing about finding the shield early, as I can use that as well. Let's save here. What do you mean the darkness is coming? What darkness is there? Obviously, I can't. I knew it. What the hell? Oh, cool. Lindsey has found a magical rune. Question mark, which I don't know, so let's see what happens if I try to protect question mark. Alright. Nope. Dispel question mark. Nope. Project. Oh. Item question mark? Self question mark. Nope. Area. Aw. Alright, so what is spell 12? Oh, it's a shield. I don't actually know what it does. Oh, it's this motherfucker again. Gatekeeper. Alright, so killing that lowers this. Or rather, the green mist goes away. So I got that rune. Is there any... I feel like I can go past the right, but no. Just going ahead. Can I save now? Nope, darkness is still coming. Oh, I need to enchant. Okay, so let's not go that. Ooh! Shit. Whoa, what up? A statue of carved granite depicting a ceremonial temple guard appears to be keeping watch on the seated goddess in the corner of the room. Statue of an unknown goddess seated in this classical bush. She appears to be carrying something valuable. Which I apparently can't seem to get. There's a panel recessed slightly into the wall. It looks like it could be pressed. Yes, why not? Okay, what did that do? Okay, so I need to get the item before that statue. Got it. Easy. Let's go back to the other side. I'm sure there's more stuff. Try to not... Oh, oh. Ooh, ow. Let's heal. Let's use shield. I don't think I can use the brush on this, but the controller did vibrate for some reason. Is there a cobweb here? Oh, what a... Oh, I don't want to use Suterga for that. Shield back up. That might have been a mistake. Because if I dispel the magic, it's probably going to dispel my... Son of a bitch! I knew it. Oh. Interesting. What does that do? Oop, here we go. Controller vibrated. Dirt encrusted necklace is hidden behind the cobwebs. Yes, I know what to do with this. I don't know where. I do know what to do with it. Oh, whoops. Oh my. Oh fuck. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No? No, that's bad. Sweet. That's fine. Enchant. Hi. Oh, hi. Finish him. How's the health? Oh, I could recover. Let's dispel magic. Which is right. Son of a bitch. Again. Now I definitely have to recover. I'll examine that later. Now I need to dispel this, which is so that's free, whatever the hell that is. Wait, am I not? What the? There's a small basin or font situated beneath the statue. Before that, an orb-shaped button sits on a panel of stone. Yes, push the button. This water smells like a strong acid, perhaps strong enough to dissolve metal or flesh if Lindsey isn't careful. Okay, got it now. Put this here. Lindsey's found a gold necklace, and we know where that takes us. That's not fair. There appears to be a hole in the wall. It is large enough for a small dog to pass through. That's great, except I have no... Huh. Summon. Okay. I need to find wherever Tyr is. Without that rune, I can't do that. Good idea to use the shields. exhausted. Dude, he's great. I love him. Wait, is that a cobweb? No. Kinda looked like it, though. Shit. Oh! Oh, what up? Is that you? What the hell? I know I saw. Must be this one then. No, I fucked up the statue somewhere else. Ooh. She appears to have been robbed of the treasure she was holding. Whoops. Well, time to recover again. There we go.
Remember me, Alex?
How can I forget you, Grandpa? You've always meant the most to me.
Relatable.
Ever since my parents died.
Yes. Ever since they were killed, you've been my little girl. Yes. My little girl.
That's so fucked up.
This isn't really happening.
Okay, I need to get out. I'm gonna die here. was the insanity effect? I did not notice what that was. Was it darker than usual? Oh my god. Shit, 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 shit.
Sanity.
I'm gonna save right here, Justin. Oh, you're fine. I won't. That's right. Sanity's fine, my dude. Oops. Can I save now, or is the darkness still? Okay, finally. The eroded mural appears to depict the arrival of a strange god-like entity before an ancient human tribe. Lindsey cannot recognize the god in the mural. He is mystified. Oh, okay. There's something here. Controller just vibrated. What do you mean? And the top of the license plate. Air attack, which we already know about. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. fires. Funny.
This can't be happening.
I knew that one was a sanity effect. I'm like, oh, I don't remember it ever happening to me, but I just felt it. Shit. Can't see. I cannot see.
I can't. No, no.
Okay, what is the new rune I have? Summon. Okay, that's good. Wait, no. New spell. Summon. Creature. That's what I need. Let's see if I can do anything else with summon. Summon item? No. Summon arrow. Did that one. Whoops. Summon. Summon self? No. Okay, so now that we have that, we can go back up. This is the part I don't like, is the backtracking. Before we go in there, it's really important, because here's the thing about this game. It doesn't tell you, but there are certain parts where if you miss key points, you will lose out on some really powerful items down the line. For example, there in, was it Anthony's? No, Kareem's chapter, there was a ruby effigy. That's one of the 3 effigies you need, and if I didn't collect it, then let's just say the final part of the game is going to be tougher, but now it's going to be easier. There is something I absolutely have to do here, so I do need to do some backtracking, which kind of sucks, but I'll deal. Sanity's fine.
I can't. No, no, no. Don't let him. Don't let him get me. Oh, help me.
Damn it. Ooh. Ow. Here we go. See how it says there appears to be a hole in the wall that is large enough for a small dog to pass through. We can do that. We can summon a small dog. I forget which one it is. That's not it. Summon creature. Spell 6. Okay, well, that sucks. I didn't have to run around with it.
I can't. No, no, no. Don't let him. Don't let him get me. Oh, help me.
Oh, what the fuck? I guess I have to go around. Okay, I'm definitely going crazy because I don't remember this being fought here. Oh, that's not good. I don't have a head, or an arm. Or arms.
This can't be happening.
I love that insanity effect.
No. No, what are you? No, get away from me.
Son of a bitch. Okay, now that I did a little mini marathon, I should be able to summon the creature. Summon the small dog. Trapper! After a trapper has been summoned, press A to trap an enemy. When it is started using R. Press start to release control of the trapper. Trappers cannot open doors nor pick up items. Okay. So we're just gonna go in here. The corner shrouded with dense cobwebs. Great. What's that? Can I just transfer this out? Secreted inside the alcove, a rune awaits, its energy slightly corroding the air about it. Found a magical rune. That's Mantarok. Mantarok is awesome because, as soon seen, we're gonna cause a lot of hurt. Poisons. Ooh, that hurt. Also, look what happens when we use Recover as Mantarok. I believe everything is Sanity and Health on the belt, which I don't really want to do that often. Lindsey spots a panel inset on the floor, circular in shape and with a linear runic design engraved upon it. Oh, fine.
No, what are you? Get away from me.
I don't know how to reload, it's not telling me, but I think it's the only way I can use this. And behind the cobwebs lies an engraved stone tablet. Mantarok! So that was one of those, if you don't get it, you never get it again items. So now we can move forward. heard about that. So Jay thought it'd be bail. Let's do some quick assigning. Okay. Let's do recover here. Chance item here. That works for now. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm just boarding along. I can move forward. I think that's really the only bit of really the only bit of backtracking you do in this game. I don't think I can, but let me give it a shot anyway. Okay, but barely, jeez. Scroll of paper sits upon a ledge, circling the dice at the center of the room. Lindsey has acquired the Summon Trapper spell scroll, which we already did. Walls are bleeding.
Is not easily controlled.
What makes you think I want to control it?
arrogant man. Kill him! Make sure you succeed this time. The darkness shall prevail.
Oh hey, that's the same door Elliot died at. The corpse-god Mantarot defies all human description. Massive, amorphous, perhaps, but these words only capture the gross nature of the beast, not the specifics. Its form, seemingly without design or true function, stirs as Lindsey nears. Awakened by his presence, the controller is vibrating. With every breath, the creature's many mouths sigh and cough, sputtering on its torturous death throes.
Do not touch the heart, flesh and bone, lest you become like me, a dead, rotted husk.
Damn, Elliot.
I have waited many centuries for you. It was not easy hiding from the Dark Ones as they searched for me. At first they passed by, not thinking that the heart was inside my dead body. But I was forced to find refuge here. You must seal the heart so it never contacts your flesh, and take it to the gathering of light. Take the heart there, or the world shall fall under a reign of eternal darkness.
That's the name of the game.
The veil of reality can only be pulled back so far, mortal. Take your stand and fight the darkness.
There we go. The Demon and the Chimera. Edwin H. Lindsey. A happy ending! Lindsey's the first character that survived. Chapter complete. Also, this is one of the longest chapters, especially since you have to backtrack to get the Mantarok rune. It's red. Alright, let's save. So, Lindsey's chapter essentially an Indiana Jones tribute level. Homage level. It's still really fun. Why is this red? Oh, probably because I revealed invisible. That, I knew that was going to happen. Fine book. Demon and the Chimera. Alice discovers a pulp novel, written by one Dr. Edwin Lindsey amongst the books on the shelf. This is where the Tome of Eternal Darkness indicated that something of value was hidden behind this book. Yes, obviously. With the book removed, a secret cache is revealed. Inside is a heart of Mantarot, encased in glass to protect the world from its corrosive energies. Should Alice claim the heart of Mantarot? Yes. It's acquired name. Books contain the history of the Rose family, genealogy, birth and death records, deeds, and writs. Writs again is... writs is not exactly a rare word to see, but... It's not exactly common either. The Roivas history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivas were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivas were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivas rebuilt their lives. Alright. I need to now... I don't know where the next page is. No, I think I need something that I just don't have yet. Let's see. So I have to spell magic and summon Trapper. Door's locked. Oh no. I know what this is. That's not a good sound. Oh hey, what's this?
The darkness is coming.
That is still scary, but not as... I mean, compared to the bathtub scene where it streams at you. Table is set for one. Alex's grandfather. Edward's private nature meant that he never had many visitors, and this is the lonely evidence of it. Okay, wow, game. Thanks for calling me out. I haven't invited my friends over in a month. We sadly were not able to do a Jackbox at the end of February. But who knows? Maybe March. Here's hoping. Okay, I keep hearing like extra sounds. That is creepy. I hate that. That's so fucked. I hated it. Man's heart pulses on the holy life. Although the corpse shot itself festers everywhere, its power resides within this artifact. Ew. Maybe I can dispel the magic from there. It's too dark in here to do anything. Perhaps the circuit's been broken. Dispel magic. Can I reveal invisible here? I don't think so. I tried it. Didn't work. Alright, here we go. The next chapter. As the magical window fades away, the piece of parchment that the maiden was holding is left behind. Floating in midair, it appears to be a chapter page. Ooh, heresy! That's gonna suck for a certain someone. I remember the ending of this. So, it's 9:30 now. Either I'll be able to beat this at 10:30 or I will continue this tomorrow night. But Heresy's a fucked up chapter. Lindsey had a happy ending, and he's one of the very rare characters in this game to actually do so. Show off with his Pardons and his summoning of 9. I believe those are 9 runes.
I am not your food today. I am your master. Your task is to guard the artifact before you. Let no one touch it.
Alright. Let's read Heresy, which, oh boy.
In Europe, during the time of the Inquisition, paranoia and corruption ran deep. With the fear of devilry running rampant, the ancients' corruption extended far beyond mortal knowledge, corrupting all that could be corrupted. My researches uncovered an interesting incident. A Franciscan monk named Paul Luther was traveling through the region of Amiens during the witch hunts of the Inquisition. Now, under martial law, the Inquisition prevented anyone from leaving the town
France,
and its nearby
1485
cathedral, for everyone was suspect.
Welcome to Oubliette Cathedral, Brother Luther. I'm glad that our sacred order can bestow hospitality on our Franciscan brethren.
I shall not impose, Excellency. I merely request lodging and a viewing of the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude.
Many have traveled far and even risked their lives for a glimpse of the hallowed relic's true splendor. Of course, it would be wise to keep quiet during your stay. The Inquisition is here for a reason, brother. We seek to purge the deviancy from this town.
I am sure that will not be a problem. Amiens appears to be a peaceful hamlet.
It appears to be, but deviancy is secreted in the most deceptive places.
True that.
Which I believe is the case with Amiens.
Then I wish you luck in your search.
The Inquisition does not need luck, Brother Luther.
Jeez.
Faith and purity are our guides.
It would be inappropriate of Paul to leave so soon after his arrival, considering the kindness of His Excellency Philippe Augustine. We had a PA in Lindsey's chapter who turned out to be pious, and we have another PA, so that should tell you that Philippe Augustine is not who he says he is. Or slumped. This is a church. Just like in real life, I try not to look down. Is a meditation rod, which the priest's meditation rod is a small staff used as a focus for meditative prayer. Using it will allow Paul to meditate and regain some lost sanity. We could recover our sanity. Thanks to Mantarok. And Zelotov, I guess, but Mantrot is good for health as well. A thick braided rope serves to ring the church bell. Usually it is the custodian's task to ring the bell at appropriate times. Perhaps it will be along later to ring it? Anything else here? No? So I'll probably have to come back here.
For the love of God! God! Help! Come quickly!
A murder! A murder most foul! What heresy is this?
I
with this
found
chapter.
him lying here, dead. I called the guards.
Is this our first suspect? Make sure no one touches the body. It must be examined for signs of devilry. As for this man, make sure he doesn't leave the cathedral. We will question him later.
But
Hold your tongue, Franciscan, or it might bring my wrath upon thee. Who is to say that you did not commit this murder? If you trust in the Almighty, and you are indeed innocent, then you will have nothing to fear.
So, fun fact, if you go online on YouTube right now and you look up search Eternal Darkness N64, you'll see that IGN, back when it was known as IGN Cube, it was first IGN 64, then it became IGN Cube, and then it split into different consoles. I remember xbox.ign.com. Anyway, they did have, and they still do, they had footage of Eternal Darkness on the N64, and one of the cutscenes is when Paul said guards help come quickly. So there is existing footage of this scene. At least him saying guards help come quickly on the N64. Which I thought was really cool. I will say the voice acting is a lot better on the GameCube though, but again, I've mentioned this before. Eternal Darkness, ultimately what we got is essentially a remake of the N64 version we never got. And it would be nice to get the N64 ROM out there in the wild, because according to Dennis Dyack, who was the head of Silicon Knights and a lot of controversy, the game was almost complete on the N64, and it would just be really nice to see, because we've got in Dinosaur Planet, which was Star Fox Adventures, and that game was supposed to come out in 2000, and that came out, I believe, 2023? So it'd just be really, really nice to get a ROM of Eternal Darkness on the N64, because with Silicon Knights being a defunct developer, it would just be nice to see what they had. Also, while I'm dreaming, it would be nice to see the Two Human Space World 2000 footage back when it was supposed to be on the GameCube. I do have that game on the Xbox One/Series X because I believe it's free, but I don't see myself ever playing it because it's not as good compared to Eternal Darkness. Doors locked. Luther is being held under arrest, waiting for judgment and trial at the hands of the Inquisition. A framed fragment of written verse. It is in Latin and makes references mostly to diabolical entities and how man is dominated by them if he strays from the rights of protection. The painting captures Paul's attention. A small emerald disguised as part of the painting glints in the candlelight, as though it has some value beyond being a precious gem, of course. 'Cause, 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 'cause
Are you here to pass sentence on me?
No. I'm here to free you. You are in incredible danger. This cathedral used to be a place of peace. Now many strange things happen here. I don't want you to end up like the others.
What do you mean?
The body you found was Brother Andrew, and he was killed to protect a secret. We can't talk about it here. Find me in the bell tower later, and I shall aid thee further.
Why are you releasing me?
I don't want to see another innocent die like your Franciscan brethren. I have seen Brother Andrew make numerous entries into his journal. This may contain the answers to the cathedral's dark secrets.
What can I do?
If I were you, I'd run.
They will surely hunt me if I run. This has to stop.
Then be it on your own head, Luther. Find Brother Andrew's journals if you can. He spent time in the old tower investigating. I believe I can find the key to the old tower in one of my stores. Later, come find me in the bell tower, and I will give it to you. Be swift. We can't evade them forever.
A somber portrait of a monk stares icily from the wall. Something about those grim, staring eyes sparks doubt and suspicion in Paul. Is this the face of a holy man? Uh-oh. So you see, Lindsey's not here because he survived. He doesn't get a statue. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious foot and is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones and magic ignorance to be possessed. Should Paul claim the Tome of Eternal Darkness? Paul has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. So interestingly enough, of course, because Lindsey participated in this, like, centuries-long scheme to stop the Ancients, his chapter's included here, but again, he's not one to have died. Got just spell list. Antarok as well, which is sure to help. Start to the bell tower. Do a 3-point spell. Let's do. Since I don't have a torch, this is the next best thing. Paul is nervous about ringing the bell, fearing his own capture. It is the custodian's task to ring the bell at appropriate times. Perhaps he will be by later to ring it. Paul ring the bell anyway? Yes. He survived that zombie, by the way. But it's pretty easy, you just have to run.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon. As you have noticed, dread things inhabit this place. Shambling corpses, and worse.
There is darkness at work here, in the midst of the Inquisition.
I suspect it is worse than that, but I have no proof. Brother Andrew knew this also, and paid the price for it.
Why are you telling me this?
Perhaps you can finish off what Andrew started. Take this key. It unlocks the old tower. It has been sealed off since the Inquisition arrived.
I intend to uncover the truth behind this.
If you manage to uncover the source of darkness, return here, and I will do everything I can to help. Till then, brother, may your faith protect you.
Also acquired the old tower here. The altar is bereft of holy adornment, no crucifix, no Bible, no sacrament of any kind. Paul is disturbed by this sight. What faith does the order practice? Playing the organ is a daunting challenge for someone like Paul who has no musical talent. Paul could probably play the organ if there was some music to play. A simple podium and lectern provides a platform for a priest giving a sermon to his congregation. There's a drawer recessed inside it. The podium drawer is locked. Paul doesn't have a lot of stamina. Paul has found some crossbow bolts. The cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening them manually. So let's go here, because I always like to go to the left first. Even if I recall, I'm going on the right path. The woodcut shows an act of blasphemy. A host of demons prey upon humans like they were playthings, disemboweled by mocking demons, eaten or tortured by other carnal, deviant acts. A heavy wooden chest sits against the room's wall. It appears to be old and worn. Should Paul open the chest? Yes. Crossbow lies in the open chest. Paul's acquired a crossbow. The rat carries robes and quotes for ceremonial use. As Paul draws the robes back, something tumbles from inside. Paul's found the podium. A woodcut depicting the effects of a plague. Oof, that hits really hard in 2020. The spirit of death, post-2020. Speaking of which, it's around this time that things got serious 5 years ago. In other words, it is for most people 5 years since the pandemic, which I personally cannot believe. Time has just flown by, but also just been really weird after 2020. And it sort of reminds me of Avengers Endgame, where it shocked audiences by the words in the movie very early on, 5 years later. The spirit of death incarnate passed final judgment over a wealth of victims. Ooh, that hits a bit too close. So we got the podium key. Let's go to the podium. Let's save first. Okay, fine. Let's not save first. A diary page lies inside the open drawer. Should Paul take it? Yes. Paul has found a diary page. The Diary of Brother Andrew, page 1. I have finally arrived at Amiens, and my pilgrimage to see the hand of Jude draws to a close. I cannot wait to lay eyes upon the sacred relic. My journey here has been arduous, and it shall be good to relax for a while in this peaceful village. Amiens is full of good people, strong in their faith and their role in our world. If the blight of witchcraft is present in this world, then I doubt it is in Amiens. It said not by normal means. There doesn't appear to be any way of opening it manually, so what if I decide to reveal invisible? Nope. I know I need to go down there, but I don't know if I need to do it next. Paul notes that the door to the old tower is locked. Oh, that sucks. Oops. Oh, fuck off. I know what you are. Oh shit. A sheet of music lies upon the bookshelf. One wonders what it sounds like. Oh, it's found a sheet of music. Lying on an abandoned easel is a sheet of tattered paper covered with scrawls of ink. Oh, it's found a diary page. A bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly onto a set of shelves, mostly books of a religious nature, awaiting scholars such as Paul to peruse their contents. Let's see. Anything? Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Although we've been here before, in a previous chapter. Let me use shield again. Diary, page 2. Diary of Brother Andrew, page 2. I suppose it is understandable that they will not show me the hand of Jude on such little notice, but I must confess that the preparations they make are most unusual. No acts of consecration, no daily prayer or worship are demonstrated by this strange order. One wonders if they are holy at all, let alone being under the auspices of the Grand Inquisition. Auspices is an uncommon word, but it's not the first time I've heard of it in 20 years. 20 plus years, unlike other words that I've seen in this game. Perhaps it is my let me try that again. Perhaps it is my naivete of our faith. There are many practices associated with it, and they differ greatly from region to region. Perhaps Amiens is merely more eccentric than others. Piece of parchment with some musical notations written on it is somewhat tattered, probably through years of use. By means of bellow and pump, the pipe organ is able to play deeply moving music. It has the power to inspire faith and to influence hearts beyond the control of the mind. Yes, let's play the organ. So A, B, Y, X, B, Y, A. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. The tabernacle is almost empty. There are none of the things that should be there. such as holy water and other ritualistic items. Only a circle of power lying on the lower shelf. Apollo's acquired a circle of power. Apollo's acquired a 5-point circle of power. Now each of the 3-point spells to be powered up by using the power rune. We don't have the power rune yet. That is the last one we're missing. And the power rune, of course, is Pardon, which we've heard dozens of times already. Can I save now? Okay, so let's do some resummoning. Go fuck off! Ow! Wait. Damage field, yes! Do it, fucker! Roll of H paper sits on the dusty altar top. It seems to have been starting. Paul's acquired the shield spell scroll, which we already knew about because we've been using it. Now if we go here... There it is. Why is it all the time? Is this tasted in readiness for Brother Andrew's body? Perhaps Augustine is blessing it. Perhaps it has a more sinister purpose. It is almost as if the death was expected or arranged. So yeah, it looks different because so many years have passed, but this is where Anthony's level took place. We all know what happened to him. See? To do this, but since I don't have another, swinging weapon, this is the best I can do. I don't have any more ammo. That's straight. Oh, I can't believe I killed Anthony. Paul has found a ruby. Paul has acquired a two-edged sword. So, in Anthony's chapter, how do you get the two-edged sword? How did you get it? You had to do something. I completely forgot. I want to look it up. How do you get the two-edged sword in Eternal Darkness? Two-edged sword. Eternal. Oh, yeah! Two-edged sword from a heroic deed. Yeah, I had to save the zombie. And the friar gave me the two-edged sword. I remember. Let's see what it says here. A deep crimson ruby cut with intimate care and wordsmanship. Light is trapped within its recursive facets, making it appear to glow from within. A heavy single-handed sword with two cutting edges. It is commonly known as a bastard sword or hand-and-a-half sword for the length of a hilt, which can fit in one hand with the other for support. Oh, and there he goes. He's gone. Let's enchant this. Okay, no commentary about where poor Anthony has been for so long. Poor guy. I believe this is the first and potentially last instance of you having to kill a former hero in this game. Which does suck. Well, we got the sword, which is very important. Can I save now? Fuck! Okay, apparently I can save here. I don't know how that made sense, but... 1485. Crossbow stuff. Bellows mechanism supplies the organ upstairs with air. It requires an expert hand and attention to keep in working order. The desk bears a leather-bound book. Wallace found the book of reliquaries. This Spartan bed shows how the Order treats its visitors. There's no sign of the Order's own quarters, and this chills Paul to the bone. The The only man that doesn't need a bed is a dead one. Damn. True. Personal effects of a priest are scattered across the shelves. Rosary beads, a crucifix, and a variety of other small holy items. Paul believes they must have been Brother Andrew's. This is the forgeries of the reliquaries, dating back to the late 13th century. Exquisitely illuminated and bound with hard leather, it reads, doubtless, many obscure orders requiring more income than can be garnered from the tithe resorted to forging. In other words, you don't really see that often. Resorts to forging ancient relics to bring people from outside their region to their diocese, and thus become more lucrative. While it could be said that a false hope is still hope, relics such as Cuthbert's jawbone, the hand of Jude, and the infamous thigh-bone flute of Conrad, while being forgeries, deceive the righteous unjustly. Their existence as true relics is the utmost heresy. So now we know the hand of Jude is fake. Cask must be used for maturing wine. The wine inside this one must be very strong, for it seeps through the cask, filling the air with a heady aroma. Knocking on this cask results in a hollow thud. It is empty, but why, when all the others are full of maturing wine? Yes. Should Paul turn the barrel spigot? Oh fuck, we out. Carved with hideous bas-reliefs. Scratch marks running along the floor make it appear that the crypt has been moved many times. This pedestal has 3 small indentations adorning its top, arranged in a circular formation. Each socket appears to be waiting for something. So we've got, let's see, we've got ruby, we've got a sapphire, and we have an emerald, much like the Pokemon games, which actually kind of no. So, no, Ruby and Sapphire were released in 2003, and Emerald, I believe, was 2005? So these came out before Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but still, the Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle analogy still seems to work well. fine, but just in case. All sanity is damn high, but that's because I keep using the shield. Anything I'm missing here? I don't think so. Let's save. Hard on! Leave hard on! Oh, it's found a magical rune. New spell. So this is one of the inconvenient things about this game is you do have to make all the updated spells from scratch. So this is Anterbot and Magmore, so we gotta Narragath and Santa. Feel invisible, Narragath and Requiem. Yeah, here's an Eternal Darkness drinking game for you. Take a shot every time you hear Pardon. You'll get alcohol poisoning. Damage field, Bankrock, and Red Door. Effects of the spell are no, not all of its components are in your possession or have been identified. Okay. So alright, that was an accident. Okay, it's the sideways S and the backwards F. Summon area. Okay. Alright, now with what we have, we should enchant items with a 5-point spell. This'll work for now. Did I not cash? Wait a minute. Bankrupt and Santat. I didn't do all of them. Okay, dispel magic. Reflect Requiem. I think I already did this one. Summon creature buttons. Spell 11. Got it. Alright. Shield. Found some crossbow bolts. An effigy of a monk reclining on a sacrificial altar. Deep groove bisects its chest. The monk's face looks almost exactly like the custodian. The inscription reads, "Only when thy friend is sacrificed, when his cries fill the air, will the great doors be open to thee." That's fucked up. Especially if you know what's gonna happen. Very fucked up. That's very strange. Why did it go... Why is it targeting that why is the camera angled that specifically? Door's locked. Maybe if I reveal invisible. That is very odd. Alright. Okay, we keep going. Arcane documents and treatments for the demonic arts. Paul daren't touch them for fear of the taint of evil. Mature sense of humor right there, I'm not gonna lie. I did laugh a little bit inside when I saw Taint of Evil. As further proof of the heresy within this dark cathedral, the table bears arcane documents, diagrams, and sigils pertaining to demonic craft are scattered across the recently used table. The shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as the others in the room, almost as if it would slide inward. Let's push the shelf. Torn diary page has been placed on the shrine. Diary page. Blasphemous shrine stands at the end of the room, dedicated to an unholy god. Paul can sense its evil and finds it difficult to approach. Oh, here we go. Tucked into a niche within the wall, a stone tablet is found. Codex, it's Pardon! By adding Pardon runes to a spell, it can be powered up by intensifying its effects. Stash shield. With a shudder, my heart turned to ice. I came to the brutal realization that the entire order were heretics and that I was in incredible jeopardy. Who knows how long they had kept their dark secret, masquerading as custodians of the hand of Jude, when in fact they guarded a damnable relic, the essence of the unholy Chaturda, and we used it to lure potential victims to their hideous sacrifice. I felt sick, and despite my faith, I felt intense fear and hopelessness. I know that I must escape this place before they suspect my knowledge. I must warn the world and notify the real Inquisition of their presence. Knowing death is just around the corner and fearing every moment, I commit these words to paper. Augustine will find this book. I will remove certain pages and hide them so that all who may follow might discover the truth before it is too late. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I need to do now, although I do have a bit of a vague idea. I think I need to go back to the bell tower. Because he told me to ring the bell once, like, shit went down, which it has. Why do I feel like there's something there? No, nothing. It's really odd. In the alcoves of this mausoleum lie the remains of departed monks. Some have turned to dust, others have grotesquely withered, leaving husks of bone and leathery skin. It's not good to hear. That's where I was locked up.
Brother Andrew suspected Augustine all along.
I was right.
I managed to find remnants of his journal, and it all points to Augustine's involvement with a paganistic cult operating inside the cathedral.
Aye, the cathedral's dark secret has been uncovered. I too suspected this, but was too afraid to act. Augustine himself is a heretic.
He has covered his tracks well, claiming that the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude, was stored here. He had those who came to see it murdered. The Hand of Jude never existed.
And with that realization, the trap closes, brother. My days here are numbered. I awoke to find this cruel dagger placed upon my pillow this morn. It can only mean one thing. I know too much, and they are moving to silence me. I can only hope that what little faith I have left is enough to save my soul. Please, take this thing away from me. Its very sight troubles me to no end. May your faith protect thee, Brother Luther. That's all you have.
That's not good. Paul's been given a sacrificial knife, and we know what we need to use it for, which is not good. I'm gonna see this level to the end. I said 10:30, but I believe I'm almost done. Oh. Crap. Don't want me to use that sacrificial knife. I don't want to use it either. Wipe out all your shield. That's terrible. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. I don't think that's a very, sort of sound effect to have, but the game thinks otherwise. That's why it had the camera view. What the hell do I do here? Oh. It's not enchanted. Oh, shit. Paul's progress forward is blocked by a corrosive spell. Obviously, someone wants to keep intruders at bay, and this lethal magic is just the way to do it. Man, that means all my magic is gone. Alright, my shield is at least. Oh, no wait, never mind. Let's go too soon. Oh, that's fucked up. Lying in a pool of his own blood is the custodian, Paul's only ally in his fight against the darkness. His soul no doubt lingers, fused to the altar on which his life has been taken, watching over his own rapidly cooling corpse. Feeling all Opistapum, Paul's situation is suddenly 1,000 times more desperate than before. Now he is alone against the darkness.
You are a clever man, Brother Luther. Wanting answers to clarify your new position as fugitive, you seek them out, and this is what you find. Tell me, what does a man such as yourself think of when he finds a viper's nest of heresy? When he finds the very source of corruption?
I think of irony. Irony of what you, masquerading as a member of the Inquisition, stand for. And that you stand for evil.
Evil is merely a perspective which no longer concerns me, Luther. You will be executed in the most painful manner imaginable. After we have broken your frail body and mind in the name of our true Lord, Zelatoth. Come, my children, feast on this morsel, and let us return to our preparations.
Whoops. Ooh, in for a bad time. This door is decorated more than most within the catacombs. Sensing an immense evil behind this door, Paul wonders if the ceremony the monk had mentioned earlier is taking place behind it. Should Paul enter and put an end to the heresy? I really don't want to, but unfortunately we have to do it. Do it. That's not good. We know what happens when you hear a disembodied voice say your name. Oh shit, boss fight?
This is the one that seeks to do combat with me.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this worm. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
If I am to guard this place, then I will do it as I see fit. Be gone, leave me, and I will guard this artifact as you have instructed.
Poor Paul, man. What the fuck? You go from a happy ending with Lindsey, and then Paul just, like, he dies. And the other two Guardians, the way they kill him is also not pretty, but damn. I feel really bad. That sucks. Alex has found a note from Edward. The note reads, "My dearest Alex, I am glad that you have followed my paper trail thus far. I knew I could depend on you. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Your loving grandfather, Edward." So this is I remember this being a big... So, I mean, can we talk, or can I talk to myself about how fucked up that ending was? And I still remember it, over 20 years later, knowing what happens to Paul. And I remember just being like, what the fuck just happened? Because, especially if you get Mantarok, and especially if you use a shield, you have the illusion that you are powerful enough to have a boss fight happen, but it doesn't happen. And I just remember, I remember feeling really let down and thinking, man, I spent all this time with Paul, who has a great voice actor, and like, you want to see Paul succeed. You want to see Paul succeed, and ultimately for him to not succeed and die the way he did is just, it's messed up. It's messed up. I think this was one of the earliest instances of me personally being like, wow, life is really not fucking fair sometimes. You know, not everyone gets their happy ending. I think this game is definitely, like, proof of that. I don't know if that was intended with its design, but if one of the objectives is to show that, hey, not everyone gets a happy ending, it succeeds. So 88 keys is a very confusing puzzle, or it was for me at first. That's still weird. But it's not really that weird when you think about it, because go here. Examine. Seeing the piano stirred up distance. Stirred up distant. That's Freudian as hell. What's going on with me? Stirred up distant recollections of Paul Luther's story in Alice's mind. The echoes of those notes within the cathedral echo also within her own consciousness. Her hands are drawn to the keys, almost of their own accord. Should Alice play the piano? So Edward was not talking about 88 keys, as in keys to open a door. He was talking about keys to a piano. A chapter page is hidden inside the piano. Of course, the answer is yes. The Forbidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
So apparently that character was supposed to be playable in early versions of the GameCube version and the N64 version, but because of September 11th, and stuff about the Crusades and the September 11th terrorist attack, he was removed. So that's the only part that remains. So I don't know what that was. Oh, it's the page itself. Let's check it. Alright. No, let's not read it now. Let's save. Alright. So, tomorrow evening will be the last... Well, I'm not going to say the last time, but it is going to be... Yeah, so tomorrow evening I am going to continue with more Eternal Darkness, because, again, I really like this game, and I've had fun, and really my only complaint so far has been the backtracking with Lindsey's chapter, and a little bit of Paul's, but didn't feel like too much, but we will continue with the Forbidden City tomorrow night.